Alright, and since that wasn't recorded, I'm going to go ahead and say that I have went ahead and revealed Vorn because there was information about it in the journal that they received from Wakanda over in the city.
Yeah, I almost think I remember a couple references to it. So.
Yeah, there was also like a feathered people that captured somebody.
Yeah, that was a quest.
Right, but don't we know where that is? They told you where that camp was.
That was, I think, the prostitute told me about kidnapped.
Right, those were rumors that you had obtained.
But were they true?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Spoiler alert.
At least
But we didn't get locations marked on a map though, so.
Right.
You only know this because you have a journal that gives enough clues on the map to locate it. Like, this isn't speculation, this is concrete. Right.
Well, I mean, we got to move south and west anyway, so I say, if it's cool with you guys, I say we stop by Camp Rightous and then head to Vorn.
I say straight to Vorn all the way. That Wakiki, I think he had some stuff in his journal. We should pay interest to.
Well, Camp Rightous is literally on the way.
Well, you know, if we happen to pass that
they might have beds.
Okay, Camp Rightous. It sounds like a righteous camp. It sounds like a righteous establishment. So, sleep the night there. Head straight for Vorn.
Probably get a bubble bath or two.
Well, no, that's kind of not my... Well, yes, it is, but I wouldn't admit it to you.
Okay.
How's that soap lasting? Can we roll for soap?
Yeah.
What would you roll for soap?
I guess a D20 and then Melt would choose what's good and what's
go
bad
with,
about it.
Go with intelligence
like
for rationing.
Alright. We're rolling for soap. I didn't think we'd get this in depth for soap. Intelligence. Okay. Oh, no, it's not. Well.
16, you're rationing it pretty well.
Yes!
It's lasting.
Eat that, Genjo. I know you smell like a latrine, but I am a civilized boy.
Civilized,
I know how a
don't kill your
gentleman
enemies.
smells. It is like this. Cool. You know, I can't roll well in combat, but when I roll for soap.
Are you there, Rob?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I didn't know if we lost you or not.
No.
I get a bit of a jump every time I hear that roar in the background.
Yeah, that thing's pretty gnarly.
Okay.
Well, that's the sound of the steep stethoscope, or whatever the heck he's riding.
Yep, it's a stethoscope, alright. I don't know if you know, I'm just letting you know in case you don't know that it's all black for us.
Oh, what is that?
New handout.
What's that mean, though? Like, is this our destination?
Yeah, this is where you guys arrive on. That is a statue that you come up against with this I did bring you guys over, right?
We always see is black right now, and I don't see any tokens.
Oh, okay, hold on. Let me...
It looks like these people love...
And our tokens aren't on
dragons.
there.
Wingless dragons, a strange phenomenon.
It looks more to me like somebody is giving a piggyback ride to a dragon.
Well, I mean, a wingless one. I know a dragon because I slayed one of the toothpick on Agnamor, but...
I can...
Right.
It's daytime, so... Okay, so I will...
I have yet to see you slay anything other than a steak.
I have slayed the hearts of your enemies with song. I know you haven't cherished this, but they haven't.
I guess I have to give you credit for swinging at one enemy.
Okay, how about now?
Still black.
Lorthus turns red and walks into the bushes.
And no selectable tokens on the map either.
Oh, they're on there. Just it's being hidden. I'm trying to
Can you guys see anything, or just black for you as well?
This is black.
It's black except the handout of Camp Righteous.
As an architectural design, I find it kind of flawed.
You know what it reminds me of? You guys ever see Patch Adams?
No. Yes, I am aware of this atoms of patch. I think there is a.
You remember the door between the legs in Patch Adams?
There's a Williamson.
Ribbon Robinson? What?
Roland Robinson. I'm trying not to break the third wall. Robin Williams. Patch Adams. Have none of you seen it?
I have not seen Patch Adams, actually.
He has a clown nose, and he wears it with spunk and pizzazz. It's a movie by Universal Studios. I mean, what's a movie?
It's like when you take a book and you let each page fall down in motion as somebody says something in the back.
It's like when your imagination is on screen and you can see every moment of it.
Good
Through
lord.
bizarre technology I have yet to understand.
It's arcane projections.
But I read it in a scroll once, really. Patch Adams. In theaters now. Well, 40 years, Earth years ago.
Is that one of your Earth jokes?
Do you guys want me to keep going with this? Because I can't. I'm like over it at this point.
It is entirely up to you.
Okay, I think I'm done.
let's see here. Disable fog of war. You still get nothing?
Still get nothing. I'll let you know the second something happens. Let's see. I'm dragging over to see it. Like I can drag, to see if I can select a token as well, and I'm still not having anything selectable either. What if you take us back and take us, like backwards and forwards again? Okay, we see that. All black.
Like, this makes no sense.
And you have our tokens there, huh?
Let's see.
What does black usually mean on your side? Does that mean like fog of war, or is there like an actual black box that's over top of it, or what?
Well, usually that means like fog of war, but I've disabled it. What if I disabled this?
That's it. That did it. Whatever you just did.
Oh,
Okay.
Ooh,
I guess I need
that's
to disable.
cool.
I assume
Cool
I
map.
needed to disable lighting if there's no fog of war. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so let me find my Camp Righteous.
It's a righteous looking camp.
Yes.
Alright, you come upon an abandoned riverside camp strewn with wreckage. The tents are moldy and tattered, and all the permanent structures appear to have burned to the ground. 2 intact rowboats are tied off to a short dock, right over here.
Roger.
North of the camp is a ridge, built into which an 80-foot-tall stone statue carved to look like a man with a crocodile on its back. Between the statue's feet is a stone archway leading into a dark tunnel. To the left of the statue is a crude animal pen with a small, panicked bird running around inside it. There are no other signs of life.
I don't like the looks of this.
It's quite an intense place. I'm surprised we didn't see this statue from far away. I guess the trees covered it up.
Now, is that fire currently active or not?
Well,
There's like a fire in town?
no, sorry, I was
Yeah.
trying to say hold on. I had a popsicle.
Okay,
It's really cold. Yeah, it's active, but oddly, you don't see any signs of life besides the fire pit burning.
let's head to that main campfire and see if we can discern of what happened here.
Do you think we should scout it out or just barge in?
I mean, moving
I think-
cautiously from the south, I'd say.
I'm looking at our party with a dinosaur and a bunch of tromping boys. I'm not really thinking that we're not really quiet. We're not a very quiet party.
We're not quiet, but I think we
I was
just
gonna
take the
see if I had any
We lost you. See if you had any.
detect undead or something like.
Ah.
But I don't, so can't help us.
But we do have perception. I'm gonna look around.
Well, that's what I wanted to do if we were closer, but we're like 50 odds from the village.
Well, I want to be perceptive as I walk in.
Alright, Phil. Taste the blood on the leaves and tell me what you can discern.
I'll use perception too.
I want to be left out.
Or I guess I don't need to if he's using.
No, use it too. This is a
No, he's maxed it out. Like he'll know everything.
Oh, you don't know that.
I mean, yeah, I know, but I assume you'd tell us, right?
What did he find out? What did he discern?
We just
As we walk in from the south or whatever, like as we're going in from the south.
Oh, you got freaking wow.
Let's see here. Okay, so there's what you saw, but you notice there's this building over here still kind of seems to be on fire a little bit. Almost as if, recently set ablaze.
Gotcha.
Recently, that's...
Yeah, I relay that information to everybody. I definitely think we should be on our guard.
Yes, I think that's a very wise.
And we see the two boats, right? Two rowboats?
Yeah.
There can't be more than 4 of them here. But 4 of what is the question? That bird's making an awful lot of a racket from down the other side. Might
I
cover
think we should
any.
go see what's going on.
Well, I think we should probably try to comb the place as we go through, and that hopefully that racket that's doing might cover up any noise we make.
Sounds like a solid plan.
I have seen a giant bird in my day, and you can't stop it unless you go back in time.
What?
Never you mind.
Someone give him some water.
This happened, I swear. There's a tower and a little gnome boy.
One of these days you're
Named
gonna.
Argyle or something. I don't know, he hauled my luggage and opened doors.
One of these days you're really
Anyways.
gonna annoy somebody with those stories of yours.
Not a story if
That's
it happened.
I started
going-
combing, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave. Once we get down this little ledge here, I'm gonna kind of leave Packy off on his own, and I'm gonna check out what's going on here. I'm gonna come at it from this side, though.
I'm gonna go the other side.
Alright, so...
I'll go up the right side then, towards the...
Tobin says, I'm going to stay here with the animals. Keep an eye on them. If you need me, yell.
Oh, Fist bodyguard Tobin, abandoning us up with a pack mule. What a tough boy. You can't
Right,
even
but-
handle little fires and rubble ruins.
So that's not the problem. If we lose our pack animals,
Ah, yes,
we
yes.
lose all of our
have a rope,
supplies.
just tie him up, boy. Come on now. Can I use a charisma check to bring Tobin along? To convince him to ditch Packy? Because Packy clearly can take care of himself.
Wait on their roll.
Okay, alright. Well, you didn't give me go ahead.
16. No, he's gonna stay with the.
So I almost had him, right? He is stepping away and he just kept looking back towards Packy.
Yeah.
So he's an animal lover.
Well, it's not only Packy, but you remember he's got 2 Ankylosaurus with all your guys' gear on it.
And your Pompadourus Rex.
It'll be alright. No one will steal it. I've never had a thief steal any coin that I've had.
Let's just continue the sweeping of the village.
So what do I make out of this place?
All right, so out of that place, you notice this place. There were some overturned lamps that look like they got overturned and set this place on fire. It looks like it was a half-built shrine before it burned.
Does it look like it was a malicious fire?
No. It says it looks like overturned lamps.
Right, but does it look like they were overturned maliciously?
No.
Okay.
Like, you don't see any signs of battle. However, you do, on one of the walls, there's a silver holy symbol of Torm, hanging on a leather thong from a peg on the shrine wall.
It's on a thong?
With a leather one.
A leather thong? Torm's into more than I expected he was. Hey, when you say thong...
He's the god of thongs. He really likes...
When you say thong, was that a misspoke, or are you actually talking about like a banana hammock?
I'm pretty sure that's not its intended.
Okay.
A thong is like a leather strap, also. It's not just a...
Okay.
Okay, so
yeah, it is a leather strap
with the white hand. Okay,
like if you have flip flops.
I'm not picking it up if it's leather underwear.
No, like like flip flops.
Right.
That leather strap that keeps it on you. Those are thongs as well.
Okay, so
a thong is just a strip of leather.
So it's like a belt. It's like a belt, but not a belt.
The people show out their butts.
It's on a leather strap. Yeah.
Picture it as like a leathery lanyard.
Okay, so it's a necklace with leather as the chain.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, I pick it up.
You just picked up that man's thong.
And
then I put it on. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, you
I slide it around my neck. Why not?
Right. You also figure that worst case scenario, if you need to sell it, you think you could get probably about 25 gold for it.
Are there any other thongs in the area?
Can I do a panties check to see if I can find any other thongs? Okay, if that's everything for me, then I'll be moving on from this place, but I'm going to turn it over to somebody else. Okay. I would also, out of character, say it's probably not best to split up too far.
Right, so...
Because keep in mind, if we have to run for combat, like, we can't really go that far to get into it.
Alright, so, Lorthus, were you poking around that tent?
I was. I wanted to do a investigation check on this tent.
I should have investigated my place.
I got a gentleman's 20.
Let's see here. Alright.
He's rolling for rats.
So you see a command tent that's pretty bare. It looks like it was stripped of everything from value. However, by dice roll, as you're poking around the tent, you hear like a hissing noise. Let's see if I can roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, awesome. I'm good at this one.
Oh, okay, so you avoid it. A poisonous snake lunges at you. But you manage to move out of the way.
Can I attack it? With my
yes,
sword?
Yes, you may.
Okay, cool. The Tang. The gentleman's 23.
Okay, roll for damage.
As long as it's
Do
gentle.
I just roll the same thing?
Just click rapier.
Oh, okay.
No, click where it says rapier.
Oh, you
On
click.
here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not great, but okay. It is.
Okay, you lop its head off.
Cool. Boys, I killed a snake! It's like a mini dragon, but it slithers. I got something! I killed something! Sand, you saw it? You saw it?
I did. Good fine work.
Oh, you find that its nest, where it lunged from, you actually managed to find there's a set of thieves' tools, like hidden
Ooh.
away in there.
Cool. I picked them up and put them in my satchel.
Is there like a snake egg that can hatch into a little baby pet
Now,
snake?
I guess the thief's tools are like a lockpick kit, maybe a disarm kit, and stuff like that, or
Right, it's a lockpicking kit. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Great job disarming that snake trap.
Was that a pun, or did you just congratulate me? Because
Alright,
That was-
where'd Stanch go?
I'm at the boats.
He's
I
a
wanted to
boat
check
boy.
them out.
The boats? Okay, so you find that the boats are actually still perfectly intact. You figure you could use them to cross the river if you needed to.
Okay, great.
Alright, Ginjo.
I'm gonna check out what's going on over here.
Okay, sorry, were you about to do something else?
Was I gonna do so? Oh, was I still over
no,
here?
Stanch. I was asking Stanch.
Oh, sorry.
No. If that's it, that's it.
No. Do your thing, dude. I'm sorry. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I mean,
I don't want to interrupt what you're doing.
he's
I was
looking for
literally
liquor on the
just gonna
boat.
go check the boats. I was gonna see if there was any evidence of they just got here or something like that. So.
Well, you're not sure, but they are tied up, so you figured whoever used them is probably still here.
Cool. Yeah, that's all I wanted to know.
Roll for investigation.
Oh. Okay.
Roll that beautiful bean footage, dude.
Investigation, like you don't see anything.
Oh,
All right.
that's a pretty decent roll too.
I'm gonna slowly, while Ginjo does his, be making my way up to here, but I'm just putting myself there. So.
All right. So those tents, Ginjo. All of these seem to have the canvas on these have all seemed to have started to disintegrate from mildew and jungle rot.
Wow, so they've been out here for a while.
Most of them look like they've been slashed by claws or weapons during a fight, though.
Can I tell what kind of claws and/or weapons? I cannot.
No, you cannot.
You can't tell
You
between
don't.
all the rot and stuff.
Gotcha. So, as they're doing what they're doing, I want to walk up to the boats. I want to grab all 4 of their oars, and I want to hide them in the tents over here.
Okay.
I thought about that as well. So
And then I'm gonna come back up here. So
All
whatever
right.
you guys are doing.
So
Why are
Stanch.
you hauling useless wood? I mean, just an exit of energy in this hot heat. I just don't get it.
It's-
Make more work for you, moving paddles around. Tents, no less.
Lorthus, focus.
Call it insurance.
All right. So Stanch, as you approach the feet of the statue, you find an engraved plaque, and on it says this: In the early days of the world, man stood by the banks of a river, frightened. The crocodile raised his head from the water and asked, "What troubles you, cousin man?" Man said, "I must cross this river, but I fear to enter the water alone, because it teems with your brethren." Crocodile replied, "It's true, you would not be safe, but I will carry you across the river safely on my back, if you promise to return the favor." Man agreed, and Crocodile bore him safely across the water. When they reached the far bank, Man asked, "How can I repay you?" Crocodile replied, I wish to see the realm of humans, but I fear to go there alone because it teemed with your brethren. You must carry me on your back across your realm. Man had been tricked, but a promise is a promise. So he carried Crocodile safely on his back and crossed the entire realm of humans, a journey that lasted many years. He also swore, in his anger, that never again would men and crocodiles be friends, and so it has remained to this day.
Oh, it was so sweet for a little while.
Interesting.
I feel like we're in the
Is it,
realm of Florida.
Is it? It looks like. Is there a door? Can I make out a door?
Yeah, there's
that goes
an open doorway that leads into this tunnel.
in? Okay.
Before we go in it, could I do a history check on this thing?
Yes, you may.
Fatang.
Alright, so,
Some very old toes.
so you remember some gossip you'd heard in town about a shrine that was built centuries ago by the Choltons, carved into a stony hillside, depicting a man carrying a crocodile on his back. It looks like this pre-existed the camp that looks like it was built by the Church of Torm.
Okay. Well, this
Okay.
is definitely old to
Interesting.
the area. I learned that from one of my many, many fine ladies.
Where did Ginjo head off to?
Alright, you didn't. I was in the middle of the story, but I think.
Continue. Sorry.
They're the high class ones. That's all I said. The highest class one.
Of course. Yes.
Yeah. And I just like ruffle my my neck collar. Ruffle. Oh, he's
So-
going off towards that bad noise.
Interesting. I'm gonna make my way inside the.
The temple.
Alright, so we'll start with that. Okay, so the ceiling here, this area appears to be about 23 feet high, and everything is draped with cobwebs. Stone and tiled floor is covered with a thick black mud. Creepers
map looks so
and blown
bad.
in leaves are everywhere.
He's in a bad place.
Can I see all right in there? Is it pretty? Is it dark? Or
You can see there are some torches still kind of lit inside the room.
okay. Is this thing I'm in front of a door of some sort, or is it just decoration or something?
It's just decoration.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go deeper in then.
Alright,
To the main room.
hold on. Before you cross that,
It's rolling, so that's a great
Alright.
sign for you.
Alright, so as you step in the middle of it, the floor drops out beneath you. And you make a pretty steep drop into the floor.
You rang?
And you actually take
Oh,
5 fall
no.
damage.
Ooh.
And you hit the ground with a thud. You now notice you're in a pit in the floor. But there appears to be a ledge of safety around the pit that you could probably use to climb up on or have gotten around it on.
Oh, jeez. Can I do a?
Is your perception really low, Robert? Because I feel like it would be.
No, it's not actually bad. I'm gonna use it in the pit. It's just filled with dead bodies or something. Gross like that. Or if I know what it's even for, just a trap, I guess. But
Yeah, no, it's pretty empty, but it looks like it was a trap to prevent people from progressing further in.
crap. When you say I can climb up, can I climb up on the side that goes further in? Or
Yes, that ledge extends on all sides.
okay, I'm gonna try to climb up it.
Alright, give me an acrobatics.
Oh god, no! This is where things get ugly.
Just looking at his character portrait.
You're having trouble climbing up the ledge.
Can I use my grappling hook and rope to get up there?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, you can. Alright, so
Okay,
while you're doing that, I'm going to cut over to Lorthus and Ginjo.
So is the bird just standing there, or what's going on with the bird?
I hope that dwarf of ours hasn't fallen to anything he can't handle, because normally he stumbles into things.
Alright, so it looks like that this was a pen to keep swines and other food in. But now a fledgling axebeak appears to have gotten itself trapped inside.
Gotcha. Well, I'm going to attempt to try to calm it down.
Yeah, I nudge Ginjo in the robe and say, "Animal handling, animal handling."
I'm gonna try to get its attention, try to calm it down.
Give you advantage on that one. Yeah, it listens to you. It seems to calm down and kind of eye you warily.
All right, I'm gonna.
Wait. I think I have one more left. I want to do Bardic Inspiration.
Well, at least a day has passed, so everything's refreshed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
each hex is 1 day. So
awesome. Well, I want to do that on Ginjo.
Okay. So now you said it's a fledgling, right? So it's like a baby.
yeah, it's a baby.
And is it as big as it looks like it is there, or?
No, it's not nearly as big as it looks.
Okay, so it's like what, like 3 foot tall or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll say, Genjo, tame that bird. I hope stench is all right.
All right, I'm gonna.
That's a masterpiece.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over to it. I'm gonna hop the fence and walk over to it, put my hand out, and gently just kind of approach Chris Pratt style, palm on the nose.
Oh God!
And I'm gonna try to calm it down. Huh?
Jesus. Nothing. Continue.
I'm just gonna try to calm it down, and I get down next to it, like whisper or whatever, pet it a little bit, and and then I wanna walk over and open up the gate and let it out. But it should be hopefully a lot calmer now,
Yeah.
and not as worried, not as fearful.
Yeah, the second you open the gate, it runs off and heads deep into the forest.
Does it wink at Ginjo before it runs into the woods?
You're not sure.
But I feel like, or Lorthus thinks he detects a wink.
We'll be seeing you again.
All right. So while they're dealing
At
with
your
that,
moment of darkness need, I will be there. I feel like that's what that bird would say if it had common tongue. You did good. And I hug Ginjo awkwardly.
Lord.
Oh, jeez. You'll never stop surprising me.
all right. So Stance, you've managed to climb out of the pit.
All right. Ugh, I'm all pissed off. My clothes are all grimy and. Okay,
what are you doing down there?
Are they more or less grimy than they were as you being a dwarf? Do they have less dwarf grime on them and more just floor grime now?
They have whatever sludge grime was in that pit.
Stanch, are you in here?
I don't say anything, hoping that Lorthus will fall in the pit.
Oh, whoops! I messed up. Oh, well, that's fine. We'll leave it as is.
So I want to make my way into the main chamber and see if I can figure out if there's anything worth knowing.
Alright, so the floor of this dusty 40-foot high, 20-foot wide chamber is littered with dinosaur bones. Webs stretch from the walls to a 30-foot tall central pillar, coiled around which is a narrow stone staircase, its steps covered with dust. Carved into the pillar are reliefs of a man carrying a crocodile. The reliefs follow the stairs to the top of the pillar, which sits a large, beautiful ceramic jug.
I want to go up the stairs and maybe do a Arcana check on the jug.
You would be checking
You said
out
you're
some
climbing
jugs.
the stairs?
Yes.
Alright, need a dexterity.
Oh, okay.
I know he's short, but I mean, that's kind of mean, right?
I'd assume they're broken.
18. Okay, so you
No.
climb them with no problem.
Okay.
And let's see here.
Alright, so Lorthos moves in and goes, Dutch! And then falls down the same pit.
Alright. Alright, so you're running a Arcana?
Yes. Just to see if there's some sort of magic. Why would it be up there? Ah, crap.
Well, I mean, that's enough. Like, you recognize that it's an alchemy jug.
Oh.
Don't say like you know that it is. I have no idea, I don't know.
Like, you don't remember what it does, but you remember it's an alchemy jug.
Okay. Okay, so, if I go down the stairs for a second and come back up...
So what?
If I go down the stairs for a second and go back up, do I have to do a dexterity check
Yes.
again? Okay. I'll stay up here then.
So the steps are in disrepair then, I'm guessing?
Just like very steep.
I am going to, very quickly... I feel like my pair of... Oh goodness. What do I have here? I'm gonna take my flask. One of my... No, it's too valuable. I'm gonna take my... I have an alms box. I don't know why I'm
that's too valuable.
So, I'm going to grab the jug and put the alms box on the pillar real fast.
Oh, you're doing the Indiana
Sort
Jones
of-
thing.
Alright, you do that.
Okay.
Does the ball like, roll down?
Yeah,
So-
you swap them out, but you don't notice any difference.
Okay, good. Then I just take my alms box off the pillar as well. And I take the jug and I go to leave the
As he fixes
area.
his hat.
Alright, so as you're moving, you notice that there's like a sloshing sound that comes from within it, even though it appears empty.
Oh, jeez.
Lorthus starts to scramble up the pit because he hears the sloshing sound too.
I don't know if a sloshing would be that loud to go that far.
Okay, well I don't know how loud your sloshing is. My imagination's being wild. I'm picturing.
I would hope he'd just be
overall.
getting out of the pit, just be out of the pit. But
I'm still just waiting out here for him to say when it's our turn to do something, because I don't want to, like, step on what Stanch is doing.
Ganja, help me out of this pit! Ganja!
so I'm gonna toss the rope down to him so he can climb out.
Okay, cool.
And
Then we ease around the edges.
then I guess
Alright, I need a dexterity for that edging.
Oh no. Oh
yeah,
no.
I guess
Did you go all the way to the top of the stairs?
I don't think they went all the way up. They just went up to the top of a stand.
Yeah, like they went up like halfway to the room, and then up top there was that. Alright, you make it through.
Yay! Da 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 da.
Alright,
I really don't.
So there was nothing else up there, period, that could have been up there. I know my character doesn't know, but I'm just asking.
Yeah, I mean he made the check up there and
Yeah, I went to the top, or I think I did. That's what I was attempting to do.
Yeah, you made it to the top.
Okay.
Yeah, and there was just the jug. I didn't really inspect all the bones. But whatever. So I'm going to... I'd like to get across here, but I'm a jug of weird stuff. So I'm just going to use the rope and go
like the guy
down
who's like,
back
"Listen to
into
me."
the pit and then back up the other side. Just with rope and grappling hook the whole time.
Okay.
That sounds like a dexterity nightmare, but
Do you need me to roll dexterity for that?
Yeah.
oh no. The jug breaks and we all die.
No shit.
No, you don't break the jug, but you do take 9 damage.
God almighty.
Because you just fell. The jug seems pretty sturdy, it didn't crack or anything.
Okay, well that's good at least.
However, I will say this, you did drop it. And, it hit the ground, and as it overturned, considering like your thoughts are always of alcohol, Wine begins to pour out of it.
No,
snatched it up.
I slap him as hard as I can across.
Well, he's in the pit. He's in the
I
middle of the
can't.
pit.
Yeah, I fell
it's
down.
his own If you were up
I
here,
snatched
I'd
it up, not so much to just drink it. I just want to keep any more from spilling out.
Oh no!
Um,
We gotta stop him.
so I'm gonna smell it, and I'm gonna do.
Hold on. Hold on.
I have like a brewer's skill or something like. I have a proficiency in brewing,
Okay, well, let's see where this goes.
so I want to see if I can use that to determine if it is actually. I think I had that, didn't I?
Yeah, you have a proficiency in brewing.
No, the jug is the whole goal we're
I
after.
need to
here.
roll like a intelligence, I guess, with a +2 proficiency bonus, or
Yeah, you can do that.
or perception or something.
Like, you can just run an investigation, honestly.
Okay, cool.
You find that
And
that is
that's-
some pretty good wine.
Okay, I drink some.
Didn't just read that the soul can transpire. We'll never get him out of that pit if he falls asleep down
Alright,
there.
so you start drinking it, and you find out that the jug keeps sloshing now, but it still appears empty. You would estimate that probably about, where is it? About a gallon's worth of wine was poured out of it. And you turn it over again, but now nothing is coming out. But it still
But it
makes
still
a sloshing noise.
Weird. Okay, I want to try again to get out of the pit. God damn it. Stuck in this thing.
I'm gonna reach down and try to help him out and say, "Did you find anything in there?"
I
And
did.
I
This
will
stuff is
give you a
delicious
drink.
wine.
See if I can pull him out.
Yeah, you pull him out.
Oh, thank God. I thought for sure I was a dead man in there. No. So I
I
showed
did
them.
too, actually.
I'm gonna show that. I show you guys that. I was like, check this out, you guys. So I slosh it around in my hand, like, and you guys can hear the liquid in it, I assume. And then I turn it upside down, and there appears to be nothing.
Oh, that's a neat trick, actually. How'd you do it?
I don't know. It's just a thing. It had
Hey,
delicious,
this is
delicious
don't
wine
be
in it.
modest. I know nobody wants to give away their stage secrets, but
Probably
guys
just
have
a
ideas?
double-walled jug with some liquid in between the walls.
all right. Well, don't
Nothing special about
you
that.
don't ruin it for me.
Okay. I don't know. I feel like this could be useful. Maybe like
Oh,
Don't you-
like you come across a heavily alcoholic dwarf villain, and you say, "Well, here's infinite jug wine," and you toss it to him.
Does
well, that's
anyone else want to run an Arcana on it?
I would love to. I would love to. Hold on.
'Cause I'm keeping it no matter what.
Fatang. Read 'em and weep. It's a 7. It's a jug
One
of
more than
Yeah, like, you don't know anything more than that it's an alchemy jug, but you don't remember what it does.
Well, it seems to be a jug that makes noise.
Well, I'm gonna hang on to it because I'm gonna hope that we run across somebody who will.
So is the sound just soothing to you?
No, I just curiosity, I guess. I do find it
You know
strange
that's
that
to a cat, right? I mean,
I do find it strange that there's apparently a village here and nobody else has ever taken. But maybe they just didn't want to go fall in the pit.
there are a lot of bones and pits around. So
So yeah.
Well, I want to.
I look at Ginja like kind of nervously, like we shouldn't let him take that thing because I don't trust it.
I mean, I'm not too worried about. I mean, let him keep it. I don't really have a problem with that. I want to check out what's going on in here though, because it looks like this place may have some connection with Torm. So I'm interested in that.
All right.
So I want to try to shimmy across, I guess, or go over to see what's going on.
Alright, make it across.
And I guess just investigate what's.
And I'll need another as you go through that doorway.
Another one? Okay.
Ooh, King of 12s.
Okay, yeah, you make it through.
What's up with the door? Do I know?
No, you don't.
Okay.
There's something you don't want to fail at.
Well, that doesn't tell me anything about what's up with the door or anything in the room, really.
It doesn't.
All right.
But
so
the only thing you do know is that this building here is not related to the Torm camp outside. This predates it.
Ah, gotcha. Well, if I had known that, I wouldn't have worked my way through. So I'm going to try to get back out, and...
it's because whoever ran that history check a moment ago didn't share.
I read a history one a while ago, but you said that it just looked like a normal old building, right?
Well, I was saying it was ancient Cholton.
Oh, I didn't roleplay that. I knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I personally knew it. No, okay, yeah, you got me. You got me on that one.
Right.
Well, it's an interesting thing. This whole thing predates Cholt's history, eh?
Where are I want to know where the people are that brought those boats up.
Yeah, me too. Have we searched that barracks-looking place?
No, we didn't search those tents. I don't even think we searched this one, to be honest.
Alright, guys, give me
No, I know we didn't search
1
it.
second before you wander on.
Everybody pause.
In real life or roleplay or both?
Both. Stop
Okay.
breathing. Wait till he gives you permission. About then, that gives you, less than a minute to tell him on pause.
I can hold my breath a long time if I don't talk.
Oh, okay. Well, stop talking!
I know, it's hard.
Alright, so... as you guys step outside... if that's not the right... There we go.
Oh, okay.
This is what I figured. Lorthus, are you glad you took the lead there?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
It's pygmy time.
My pygmies. How are you? Okay,
think-
no one's on top of me. Personal space.
I might should have not taken the shot.
Let's see here.
I feel like I've gotten one
So,
square backspace.
This leader in front of the goblin is eyeing you. And, he says, "My name is Yoka. I foresaw treasure here, had vision. You'll give me now."
Fuck you, no.
I mean, it's not infinite wine. It just sounds like infinite wine. Could you just
Shut up. Don't even tell him we haven't.
What kind of treasure did you foresee?
the infinite wine treasure? That's
A great treasure. Make me a great figure in my people's camp.
Look, would 10... Ah, jeez. Somebody else talk to him for a second.
Well,
We are from across sea. We know speak your English. Or basic
Common.
common. Olan.
Is
You're
he
common.
speaking common, or is he speaking...
He's speaking in like broken common.
Okay, well, I'm
Okay.
trying to break it up more to make him think that he doesn't speak it adequately.
Enough!
We-
You give treasure or die!
Okay, I'm
What
gonna use
is
a
treasure?
persuasion and try to get him to take a box of incense I have.
Oh, and I gesture towards Stanch. I'm like,
Oof. Like you go
Would
to...
you like... Go ahead.
I'd
No,
like
go
to.
ahead.
I'd like to do a.
I was gonna say,
persuasion
no, I
thing.
just went to, I said, here, treasure we found inside there, and I toss it down to his feet.
I'd like to do a persuasion thing on top of his, and be like, "My friend has great magics. He is very skilled." And then Stance drops it. He drops it all over the stairs.
Yeah, it hits the stairs and scattered, and like they don't believe you.
Hold on. He dropped what? He dropped incense, right?
Right.
And he fumbled it. Well, let me cast. Oh shit!
Zone of truth.
No. Prestidigitation. I think it can allow me to cast a small flame, and I want to use that on the thing that he.
You're gonna waste a spell on lighting incense.
No, it's a cantrip. It's almost
okay.
but not quite. I'm surrounded by like 8 angry goblins, sir. Let's save our asses.
All right. Okay. Reroll that persuasion check for me.
Who?
Well, either.
I think I should handle
I'm
this.
so
instead.
confused
You
as
do
to
it.
what's going on here.
I don't know either.
I don't even know if Meltdown explained what happened with the critical failure.
Well, no. He fumbled what he was trying to hand over, the box of incense, and it hit
Okay.
the ground, and it scattered everywhere.
He's trying to impress them with incense, and
Gotcha.
Right,
you
and then
botched.
Lorthus is
You're not
using
fucking-
his cantrip to play off of this.
And he uses his persuasion now.
Which, oh god. My heart is in my chest right now, guys. I mean, this is not roleplay. I'm like very nervous that this won't work. Persuasion, okay?
10? Okay. Well, with the timing of events, you managed to pull it off, and they seem impressed. The goblins quickly gather everything that's on the ground, and they scamper off.
Yes!
Wow.
Good one. Good one, Lord.
I turn around and I just bow like in front of Genjo and stand.
Jeez. That had me nervous. There were a whole lot of guys.
There were. Oh my god.
I take my hand off the hilts of my swords and say, "Good one." Not exactly the way I would have handled it, but
Desperate times. My friend, desperate times.
I'm just shocked that Genjo didn't dive straight at him right at the start.
And chop the leader in two. At all.
actually, what Genjo was going to do was pull out 50 gold in the bag and toss it to them.
I was gonna offer him 10 gold, but then I thought that seemed too much.
I'm just for maybe this is my noble coming from me, but goblins don't understand the currency. Just be like, you insult us, we want treasure, not the gold.
Okay, well that's good, but I don't think... You think those are the guys that were causing all the...
I
or who
don't.
came from the boats? No, they didn't go back to the...
No, I don't think so at all.
God damn it.
Did anybody check all these tents?
Negative. The one in front of us has not been checked. Or I haven't checked any tent at all in this whole place. So.
Steep nose. Genjo's asking though.
I
don't
don't
know.
believe
I don't know how you
the,
respond.
No, Stanch is responding. I
Okay,
haven't
gotcha.
checked any tent in the area. I don't know if Lorthus has or not.
You know, if you two used character voices more often, you might be able to tell.
Alright.
What's a character voice, Lorthus?
It's when you I can't say that word. It's hard
Lorthus,
to
have you
say.
checked any tents?
Yes, the one where a snake almost stabbed me and I lopped its head
Oh,
off in a
that's
very
right.
heroic manner.
Okay, so why don't we go
It
check...
looked badass.
And Joe, you want to go see what you...
I'll see what's up here.
I'm also checking out the other side of the old Ginjo.
Alright, so you kind of root through the tents a little bit. And they're in the same sorry state as the tents from the south. Just really disintegrated and torn. However, kind of hidden in the corner of one of them, you managed to find a spell scroll.
Okay.
First level. Not that I think that does your character any good, but you found one.
Gotcha. All right. I'm gonna
Do
just
you
tuck
know
it
what
into my
it
belt.
is, or
I'll share it with you guys when I get back to you.
okay?
I'm just gonna tuck it into my belt and keep going, keep looking.
And yeah, that's all you find.
I'm gonna make a character note. Ginjo has belt. Scratch, scratch. maybe a pivotal plot point later on. It's like, oh, you're hanging from a pit. Why use my belt? You don't have a belt. No.
I want to use one of my potions that I had and try to heal myself.
Wait. Don't do that. Because I am gifted.
Well, we could probably rest here too.
Can we?
Yeah, that's
I mean, there's
true.
a
Never
fireplace,
mind,
a
never
beautiful
mind.
fire the goblins made.
I'm gonna try to investigate this.
Is that what?
I'm gonna investigate this tent down here. Are you done, Ginjo? Investigating?
I'm done. I didn't know if Lorthus was going to do anything.
I think he cleared the area up there.
Yeah.
With the 6, you think I cleared the area with the 6?
Alright, that tent stanch was already searched by Lorthus earlier. He searched these 2 tents up in here, and he found.
So he
snake
finds a snake body and a snake head.
Yeah, you find that.
Cleft in twain.
I feel stupid.
Your boy.
Alright,
I'm going to meet you guys here in the middle and take the paper out and chuck it at Stanch.
Oh.
Might be.
What's this? I open it.
I don't know. You tell me.
That was actually the worst roleplay. So, what is this? I open it.
Wait, let me check that.
Or is it that shocking? I haven't read the contents.
And see, the reason I threw it to Stanch and not Lorthus is because, again, I think the only thing Lorthus can do is just, like, make noise.
Alright, well, I did save us from a hell of a fight 5 minutes ago. I mean, we had
true.
at least a tribe of gobbies, and
That is true.
I pulled bullshit out of my... I mean, I'm not like a clown. I pulled
Relax.
I get it. But, I mean... This is my life, sir.
Okay.
This is more real to me than real life is.
I'm an asset, whether you realize it or not. One day.
All right, we'll determine what spell that is later. But Stanch can use it.
Okay. It's a spell. I'll keep it. So, guys,
Well,
we gotta decide what to do. Should we just take it easy here for the night, or?
What time is it? I roll my watch dice to see what time it is.
You've spent a while rummaging around. It looks like it's starting to hit dusk.
And also, I've got to leave for 30 minutes, and that's not role playing. It's just real life.
Yeah, so this would be a good pause point then.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, well, I'm going to make my way over to Tobin and kind of fill him in on what happened and say that we're going to put up here for the night.
All right.
Can we ask Tobin if he knows anything about this?
Yes, he does recognize it.
Tobin, you got any?
So, Tom, did you notice that giant tribe of goblins sneaking up on us? Because, I mean,
Look at
I'm the
that.
watchman.
That's what he relates to you.
Okay.
Yeah, basically it can be used to create a certain amount of liquid each day. You can choose which kind of liquid, but once it's out for the day.
Oh, don't give it to him.
What?
He's
Oh,
gonna be
okay.
dead in a couple
You could do
days.
acid, you could do poison, you could do beer, you could do honey.
I mean,
You know-
Yeah, but can you do soy sauce?
but my big concern is, I think this is a huge DM mistake, is he gave it to Stanch. Like, I think,
I could just see him trying to shake 2 gallons of mayonnaise out of this thing. Like,
I mean,
it sticks to the side. It's not going out.
well, he's an alcoholic dwarf. He's the one who found it.
And 4 gallons of beer a day.
That's pretty good.
I'm rubbing my temples right now. Like, if we don't get this away from him, he'll either be useless or dead.
I can't contain myself and give Tobin a gigantic. Give me
You give him a what?
a hug.
Oh.
Whoa.
I do love, though, it's like, it's a small jug, but it pours out 12 gallons of salt water, or only 8 ounces of acid.
And it weighs 12 pounds no matter what. whether you have 8 ounces of acid or 4 gallons of.
Wow, 12 pounds is heavy.
It is heavy.
It must be a rather hefty jug.
I may have to drop something
I don't
else.
think that's going to be something you can carry around constantly, man. A freaking ceramic jug of
No,
12
he,
pounds.
he is a dwarf, though.
Well, I
He's-
tie it
he's
up to the
hard.
ankylosaurus, and
Now he
What do you
really
call it?
is a brewmaster. He just
So your dinosaur hates you, is what you're trying to say.
look, fellas. It's gonna be primarily for beer, but we jungle. I still have some alcohol on me. We can use it for water because we might.
if we need it.
You know, you did say water with an intense array of disdain.
If it comes to survival or death, I'll guess we'll do water one day so I can stay alive long enough to have beer the next.
Exactly.
Right, so
Now you guys understand.